new day. Pull your bridges up and tie your shoelace. Don't worry about them haters, send them bouquets. Get that dough in a few ways. Pack your tears up inside your suitcase, cause it's a long ass road. Sometimes it's overbearing, feels like complaints cargo. Or just having dreams of job of mercy or law goes. I love them shits, but I don't wanna pay a car note. I puff a little, but I'm sure.
Everybody, what's going on? Resin Shine. Alright, here we go, new week, new thought as we get closer to that holiday season. This is what I want to touch on, is something around that. Lately I've been talking to a lot of my clients, and some of them have been a little stressed out because of the holiday season coming up. And whether you celebrate it or not, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanza, Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate, or maybe you don't even observe it. There's some magic though in this season. The real meaning of the season is what I want to talk about this week. Because growing up, when we had nothing and we had each other, not nothing, but we didn't have the materials things. I had to really focus on what was right about Christmas and what was right about the season. And so growing up now, I've had a lot of experience with that. I've had where there was nothing, and now I've had, some abundance. So I want to touch on that, this how to reframe this whole season and make it right, make it most joyous time. All right? Peace and love. Everybody, what's going on? Rise and shine. All right. So this week, our focus is on the holidays coming up. I want to talk about some suggestions that I can throw your way to help it to be the best holiday yet. So here's something I want to suggest to you. I want to remind you about something. Nothing, absolutely nothing, has power over you until you give it meaning. So I'm going to ask you, this holiday's coming up. When you think about it, what does it mean to you? What's the meaning you're throwing at it? Because again, an event is just an event. It's the meaning you put to it. See, it conjures up, the holidays conjure up so many different feelings for people. So I want to ask you, as a human being, I want you to remind you actually that you have the power to choose. You have the power to choose a label you put on this event coming up called the holidays. Truly, it's about connecting at a deep level. It's about rebooting. It's about helping others. So what's the meaning you're giving to Christmas? If it's not serving you, change it. All right, everybody, what's going on? Rise and shine. All right, so this week, the focus on how do we make this holiday season the best ever. Yesterday I suggested it's about the meaning you put to the season. Today, here's what I want to do. Let's call this one, Don't Let Anyone Steal Your Joy. See, here's the thing about Christmas. Because of the stress and the holiday season, because of the stress we put on it, it can turn out that it brings out the worst in some people. We see it all the time. Parking spots, shopping, just the crowds, the pushing, the wanting to get the best deals. I mean, it can really throw you off your bliss. But here's what I say. Don't let anyone steal your joy. If you go out and you want the season to be the best, set your mindset that way, and you let no one steal your joy. No one has power over you to make you feel a certain way. You have to choose. Again, I'm going to keep exercising this point. As a human being, you have the power to choose. So here's what I'm going to say. Go out to have a good time with that intention and do it. Exercise your power to choose. Hey everybody, what's going on? Rise and shine. All right, tip number 3, how to make this holiday season one of the best ever. Do you plan a pajama day? Here's what I'm talking about. All holiday season, Christmas, we're running around for the first few days, the eve, the day, the Boxing Day. Typically we're visiting families. We're running like crazy. I make sure I plan a pajama day. That's the day when you close the blinds and you watch some silly ass reruns and some marathons. I remember one year watching, don't tell anybody this, but watching the Flavor of Love, Flavor Flav. Alright, it was a guilty pleasure, but I watched it. And I see you gotta build in those pajama days. That's how you make this thing go over the top. Alright, peace and love. Hey everybody, what's going on? Rise and shine. Alright, so this week, our focus was on Christmas, the holiday season, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I wanted to give you some tips and strategies to make this thing absolutely right, tight, and feel dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so here's the last tip I have for you. Joy, happiness, whatever it is you want to feel this Christmas or this holiday or any other time, it starts from within. So I'm going to put a challenge out to you. This weekend, sometime over the weekend or before Christmas, during Christmas, I want you to pay it forward. I want you to do a random act of kindness and tell me how that feels. I'm gonna post myself doing something before the season is out, and I'm gonna start the process. And if you do want to post, tag me in it. All right. So thank you for coming on the ride with me all year. I'm gonna start again in 2018. I hope you have a safe, happy holiday with your family. Embrace them, love them. Peace and love until next year. I'm out.
Today's a new day. Pull your bridges up and tie your shoelace. Don't worry about them haters, send them bouquets. Get that dough in a few ways. Pack your tears up inside your suitcase, cause it's a long ass road. Sometimes it's overbearing, feels like a